One shot. Sorry about that.
The Prince of Pain.
Yep.
Like when you're taking on a mark or a bounty, you end up sending materials on you. Annoying, because then it's like it turns from like 5 to like 15 things that you're sending at once. They just drop them on you like they're hot, and you're just like, okay.
Right there.
Try this on your size. Watch yourself, no. I know.
Like, watch yourself. Like, you don't think I know? Look at this shit. It's a party. Okay.
I'm dying of thirst here. I'm starving to death.
And yet we're all
Very much alive. Yeah, so, I'm looking for a dog tag. Usually the hunters that get killed in battle, they'll leave a dog tag behind. And you kind of just pick a few of them up along the way. Let's see here. So yesterday was pretty awkward. I was at the dog park with my dog, and you know, when you're at the dog park, usually you make small talk. You know, you're like, you know, the weather's nice. Oh yeah, my dog is such and such age. Oh yeah, I know he's just a big puppy. I know his size is this. You know, usually it's the same tedious talk over and over and over, and it's like, I don't really like socializing, to be honest. That's why I kind of hate the dog park, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I hate, like, just that awkwardness. And, you know, you always have to talk to the humans. Yeah, I don't mind talking to the dogs. Usually when I'm at the dog park, to be honest, everybody's dog comes to me, and I don't know what it is, and they lay by my feet. So people who just come into the dog park, they'll usually ask, like, you have multiple dogs? And I said, that one's not mine, but mine is the yellow lab over there, like across the park, being Mr. Independent, you know. But, like I said, I don't really like, I don't like the dog park for the interaction. You know, you can't just quietly just stand there and let your dog play with another person's dog. Like, you need to initiate some kind of conversation. And it usually comes in the form of, like, you know, of small talk, like the weather, my dog is this age, oh yeah, what kind of dog do you have, what's its name, oh, so cute, and you know, and it's always that kind of fake, like, over the top, fake questions that you know you would never say, or fake laughing, or, so, it got to a point where all of that was said and done, you know. And then it became the time to start talking about Thanksgiving. And
this must be it. Let's take it a day.
And that's kind of when things went weird, because, you know, this one woman, she was talking about
keep you in the dark.
She was talking about how she hates cooking turkey or whatever, and I was like, yeah, I kind of don't like it either, but I make it really good that I'm always on turkey duty, you know what I mean? There's no one else makes a turkey but me. I'm like, so I know it sucks. And then she was like, yeah, you know, I really hate, like, cooking it, right? And I was like, yeah, I mean, cooking it is tough. I was like, but I really hate the cleaning of it, you know? And so I get into the details, and I'm like, you know, when you gotta fist it, you know, you gotta put your hand in there, and you gotta, like, you know, pull the meat, the giblets and the chimneys out of it, and
how it's done.
And, you know, I'm sitting here talking about fucking fisting this turkey and everything, and then her husband is like, oh, I usually clean the turkey. I was like, so you just don't like putting it in the oven? Like, you know, you don't have to do anything besides put it in the oven. I'm like, what the hell is that about? So, I don't know. But yeah, I became the dog park fister, the turkey fister of the dog park. it was the kind of conversation that, like, you know, when you're gonna be like 40 or 50 years old, you're gonna lay down and you're gonna say, God, you remember that time you were at the dog park and you were talking about fisting a turkey? Like, how embarrassing. And you're like, yeah. So yeah, it was one of those type of things. So I was at the dog park probably like, I don't know, 2 hours or so. There was a Doberman that was actually their dog, the ones I was talking to about fisting the turkey. And the Doberman, I don't know, for some reason, like it wasn't like it was a mean dog, but its alpha behavior was, it was making my dog uncomfortable. So everybody was like kind of teasing my puppy. They were like, oh, look at him, he keeps running to his mom for safety and yada yada yada. And I'm like, aw. And he kept coming to his mom, and I was like, that's so cute. But everybody was teasing him, like saying, such a lab, such a baby, such a mama's boy. He's going to mama to make it all better. And I'm like, aw, he's scared, leave him alone. You know. Let's see, what should we make here? Breaded cutlet with tomato. I guess I'll make a schnitzel sandwich. And we'll feed these guys this. So yeah, it is. I'm gonna get my fishing level up. I like to save some of these photos and then I post them on my Tumblr, or I'll post them on my Twitter if they're nice. Like, these are cool pictures. Yeah, so anyway, that's kind of the deal there. I was the awkward fister at the dog park, and totally not feeling that.
Time to go.
My chocobo's ready for
right
me.
Behind you.
But I think I'm pretty far from my location, so what I'm gonna do is just return to the car and just kind of drive back to it, or have Ignis drive back. I gotta start clearing some of the photos I saved under Prompta's hard drive here, because I'm like getting close to 200, and you know, it's too much.
Everything
I
in
think
order.
that's like the max limit. I'm like, oh, I want to save it. But yeah, I'll let Ignis drive right now. Hopefully he won't smash the Regalia. See, it's in really good shape now because I've been driving like constantly. And then I'm gonna just let him drive. So he always has an attitude when I drive anyway. He'll sit in the back seat like with a scrunched up face, like, fuck you, I want to drive. Like, So yeah, definitely a good idea that I decided to drive back and not take the chocobo back, because this is a drive. Let's put some music here. When you night drive in these tunnels get like filled with these like iron giants, and they're all like level 50. Sorry, I keep yawning. I went to sleep early like usual. Like, I fell asleep like maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock. That's usually my usual time I fall asleep, and then I'm up at like 1 or 2, and then I'll just be like, and then I'll go on my phone for a bit, and then I'll just like pet my dog while he's sleeping, because we share a bed, and he'll like come really close. Like, he actually gives me like maybe 2 inches of room to sleep. Like, you should see how he crams me in the corner of the wall like a sardine. And so I get like no room to sleep or whatever, but I'll just, you know, rub his back and stuff and try to fall asleep again. And I'll usually, since October, and I'm one of these kind of Christmas crazy freaks, I've been watching Christmas movies, so I'll usually put like the Hallmark Channel on, or like this year I've been doing a lot of Lifetime. You know, I was like, the Lifetime's a little bit more saucy, so I've been watching like Lifetime Christmas movies this year. in the past like maybe 3-4 years I've been doing only Hallmark, but like this year I started giving Lifetime a chance, because you know, like when you watch Hallmark movies, they're so how do you say, just like so heartfelt and so warm and so cozy, and you're kind of like, oh, this is never gonna happen. But when you watch like Lifetime, like sometimes they're funny, they're funnier, they're sometimes there's moments that are pretty thrilling. Sometimes these Christmas movies don't even feel like Christmas movies. Like I was watching one where a teenaged father who really wanted to keep his son, but the mother wanted to give it up for adoption, so like he ended up stealing the baby from the hospital and he brought it home, and he didn't want to get caught by the police, but he was wanted all over, and then he ended up turning himself in, but he wanted to fight for custody. Like, it didn't even feel like a Christmas movie, but it was like, it was so interesting. I was like, I want to watch this movie, this is crazy. But he, in the end, he did end up getting the custody for the kid, and he ended up being the full-time father, and but it was, I think it was called like A Son for Christmas or something. It really didn't even feel like a Christmas movie. And wow, 7 days went by already.
Hey, want to hit up the crow's nest?
If you wish
But,
to put on weight, certainly.
Like I said,
Yeah, I know.
that's why sometimes I like watching the Lifetimes, because they're so different. Like, I don't know. Fill up the regalia, go back out there, do a few more hunts, you know. A couple of these quests, they got closed off. I can't do them. Probably I'll be able to do them once I progress into the storyline, I bet. But for now, a couple of them just went like, you can't do it. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So I like to just kind of keep Chocobo on rent. You know, you never know when you need it. So when I see the post, I'll just rent them for like a week.
This day I gotta give the family of the fallen some small measure of peace.
Okay. Let's do this. Grab our Phoenix down. Okay. So it's 11 a.m. Timing is good. Let's see if there's another quest I could take on. Maybe I'll just have Ignis drive while... Let's see here. I don't think I have the material for this one yet. I'm not sure. I mean, I would like to actually upgrade my engine blade. Let me go here and let me just see what he wants.
Everything
for that.
in order?
Yep.
All right.
We'll see. Oh, sturdy helix horn. I might have one of those. I've been getting into a lot of trouble in this game, killing a lot of creatures. So you never know, I might actually have one of those. If I don't, I'm gonna definitely try to find out where I can find one. But it sounds like a helix horn is something I already own. I could be wrong though. I wonder if I can look in my inventory. I guess not. Now I gotta wait till we get there, I guess. Let me see something here. Yeah. Unless this whole main menu thing is... Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I can do that. So let's see. That would be under probably this area. Let us take a look-see. Helix horn, helix horn. Helix horn, helix horn. Not looking good. Centipede jaw, centipede, Nope. Maybe it'll be under my key items. Helix horn, helix horn. Helix horn. Carnival passport. Cute. I didn't see no, nope, I don't have one. So I'm going to this guy for nothing. Maybe he'll tell me where to find one. I don't know. Let's see. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like I might have even gotten a helix horn. I don't know why, but I literally just checked my inventory and I didn't see one. But I don't know, just I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I have a sturdy helix horn. Yesterday I had this coffee. It was pumpkin bark coffee. Not pumpkin, it was peppermint bark. I'm sorry, I'm like thinking I'm jumping ahead. So it was peppermint bark coffee, and then I used it with some Trader Joe's it was like a mocha peppermint coffee creamer. And it was good, but it wasn't like my almond milk with the pumpkin spice. That's my favorite. I like to get the hazelnut cream coffee, and then I do the almond creamer with it, like it's like pumpkin-y. It's so good. It's like cinnamon and pumpkin and sugar, and it's like a pumpkin pie. Excuse me. It is like a pumpkin pie in a cup, and the hazelnut cream like makes it so cute tasting. It's like I look forward to it every morning. I'm like, yeah, wake up for coffee, wake up for coffee. You know. Yeah.